How much is a Birkin 30 from the store? Birkin 30 retail, US and France. Let's talk Birkin 30. So I did the previous video, you guys, on the Kelly 25 and the Mini Kelly. I will keep going down this path of these bags as much as I can for you guys. Okay, so let me know if you want to see any other ones in the comments below. Somebody asked for the Birkin 30. That's why I'm doing this one from one of the old videos, but I can't find the comment, so I'm just doing a new video. Sorry I couldn't tag you. Thank you for the question. Birkin 30. Real quick, in my opinion, this is the best size. It's the best for every day. It can fit all your stuff without being too big and too bulky. 35 gets a little big, almost travel. 40 travel. 25 is too small. And the 20 Faubourg, which we all want, fits, you know, is better than the Mini Kelly, but does not fit a lot either. And I wouldn't know, I don't have one. Anyway, so we will do US and France retail, current 2025 retail of this lovely little munchkin, okay? A few things to note. The price does vary depending on the leather and the style, okay? Cellier is a little more expensive, but I think they've stopped doing Birkins and Cellier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that that's no longer an option. Not even, maybe only on special order and not even then anymore, but correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So most Birkins come in retourné, which is this slouchier style where the stitching is on the inside, okay? And then the leather, Togo, most of them come in Togo, some come in Clemence, some come in Swift, and some come in Epsom, although Epsom they do less too. And then you have your Bahreinia Faubourg, your box, your more exotic and expensive leathers, so the prices go up from there. And the limited edition blue box ones, the 12, things like that, those are all more expensive, okay? But we're going to focus solely on a Birkin 30 in Togo, okay? Most coveted, one of the most coveted. I think the 25 is the most coveted, but second most coveted. Thank you as always to Monica and Purse Bop, and also thank you to Sotheby's and Madison Avenue Couture, who I got these from as well, but I think they all come from Purse Bop anyway. So this is just the price of the 30 from 2016 to now. So it's gone up about, 2 to 10% every year, but it started at 10.9 in 2016. It is now $13,300 in 2025. So it went up $8,000 from last year. Not $800, sorry. $13,300 to do just price, and then we'll do with tax and VAT and customs and like that. So 13.3 versus 9,800 euros in France or Europe. So that is about a $3,500 difference if we're going to do 1-to-1 on euro to dollar, which it keeps fluctuating right now. So let's just do 1-to-1 because some days it's 1.10, some days it's 1.04, and the dollar dropped, I think, 2% today. So it might be the same, okay? So that's a like I said, $3,500 price difference, US versus France, okay? So that's a pretty good savings. If we want to add tax, then you're looking at another $1,300 on top and saving another $1,000. So then it's another $2,300 price difference. 14.3 plus tax is 14.6. So 14.6 and then 9. Let's do 9,000. So 5,600 and then put 1,000 back for the customs. So 4,600. So $4,600 savings, okay? Which is a pretty good savings. Even if you take into account your flight, if you book it with points, if you just go for a day, but you have to obviously be able to get the bag in France. So it's a lot harder to get the bag in France versus paying in the US. But just price-wise, that's the difference. We have all the prices. This one's from Madison Avenue Couture. Thank you, Madison Avenue Couture. 6.4% price increase. Then we have the Kelly. They still only have the Birkin 30 in Togo. But same price, 13. For fun, here's the Birkin 25 price, which we'll do in a separate video. And then here is the Birkin 30 from Madison Avenue Couture in France, in Europe. 9,800 euros, like we talked about. 9,400 is correct. That's how much this one was from France last year. I hope this was helpful. Sorry, this one was a little bit longer, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will be happy to follow up. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye! How much is the Birkin 30 from the store?